didn't feel at the time. So
Oh, wait, can you mention the tea? I love it. Did you pop up on Reddit this week for a post about does Heather McDonald intimidate the gays? And
that,
your
first of all,
convo
that is an old post
oh,
that
okay.
somebody sent to me after I revealed, they were talking about they said there's two examples, what she did to Justin Martindale and what she did to David Yontef. Someone sent me this as like, you're on Reddit. I'm like, I'm all over Reddit. People fucking hate me on Reddit. I don't sit
I
there and
hate
fucking read it.
everybody who it's like
Exactly. But apparently someone listened to my show last year. When I got, listen, there's no coincidences in the world. I know how these things work. I said something about Heather, which wasn't even that nasty, but I implied like, oh, please. And the day after I said that, because the rumor is Heather listens and scurries wherever there is a little nugget about her online. The day after I said something like this about her on my show, it had nothing to do with me arriving in LA last year when I decided to split my time between New York and the Hamptons in LA. It was that I was in LA, but it was the day after I said something like, oh, Heather McDonald, please, thirsty, or something like that. The day after that, out of nowhere, I get my first ever DM from Heather that says, I heard you arrived in my city. It's something like this. I'm paraphrasing. I can find it and read the exact thing. It says, I heard you arrived. I heard you arrived in my city. Too bad, it's raining. I promise you it'll get better. It's not, that to me is like a strong arm of like, say what you want about me, girl, but I hear every word you say, right? It'd be like if you never spoke to someone, if you right now today, for the first time ever, were to say something horrible about, I don't know, Andy Cohen. And out of nowhere tomorrow, Andy Cohen slipped in the DMs and said, I'm in your hood, keep up the podcasting work. Something. It's like, it's saying you heard what I said. Do you see what I'm saying?
I wouldn't have taken
You
that as
are,
look, I know you
but
took it
I
different.
never talk about Heather McDonald. Out of nowhere, I say something like thirsty. And the next day you
Oh,
get
wait,
up.
did she say that? She said thirsty and then wait, what was the
No.
first part?
But I'm just giving you context. I said on this show, like, oh, Heather McDonald. So I don't know what I said, but trust
Oh,
me,
okay, okay,
it
okay.
was like I said on this show, whether you or someone else, I said, oh, Heather McDonald, that one. Thirsty, like something like that, which wasn't overly nice. And then out of nowhere, the next day, I get a DM. Hi, I just heard you are here in LA for a bit. Welcome to our city. I hope you like it. Soon the rain will be over. I promise. And people in my comments, I should add, the day before were like, what's your beef with Heather? Why are you saying these things about her?
Oh, well,
I'm
don't you think she's
sorry.
just
This isn't.
responding to your yeah, but you kind of then you started it first, right?
Yeah, but I'm just
Look, I mean, I'm always Team David. You know, I adore you. Like, and if we,
yes.
if we got a beef, we're riding together. But I'm just saying, like, I first of all, I think you two would be magic together. I don't know
I have
why.
nothing against her. I just took that as, and then I responded like,
Would you say?
hey, and did Patty tell you I was here? Because we're both friends with Patty. LOL, I'm spending my time between New York and LA. What's new with you? How's life? Oh, she responded. Everything is good. Thanks. I don't know.
Okay, then there's like, why aren't you two gals on each other's
I have
show?
no, I mean, I'm not beefing with her. I'm just saying, like, I mean, Reddit thinks, Sam, if I said something here today about somebody I never talked about in my life, like say, I don't know, Justin Martindale, and then tomorrow I got a welcome to my city or welcome to our city. It's weird to me. That's all I'm saying.
I'm a fame whore. I would have been like, oh my God, Heather,
It's
fabulous to hear from you. You want to
it's
come on my show?
well then I did. I said, should we do some I said, should I, because now
Yeah, because
someone
you and I
will.
were at the Polo Lounge when
I
you initially.
said, right. I
I
said,
told
should,
you.
and then after she said everything is good, I said, should we do some podcasting together or lunch, my treat, Polo Lounge? Yeah, like I'm painting myself in a certain light here. I'll be honest with everyone. no response. I just took it as a like, girl, I hear every word you say, and don't you be putting my name in your mouth. I think it's weird, Sarah. It doesn't come 3 months later. It comes the next day after all the comments, like after not even a lot of comments, a couple comments are like, why are you beefing with Heather? All because I said something like thirsty or something. I just think it's weird. I think this was a passive aggressive, like, girl, David, I hear every word you say. Watch it. That's how I take it. And I will stand by that because that is Heather McDonald woke up that morning and just said, let me think about David behind the velvet rope. Bullshit. It was a passive aggressive. This is why I love Kelly Dodd. Because when I say something, I get an email, you fucking disgusting little F slur.
Word.
Right, you little F slur. You are disgusting. Your voice is repulsive. You are so disgusting. Who listens to your podcast? You're pathetic. I wish you would leave the business. Soon it will be over. Nobody likes you. Nobody likes your podcast. You are a loser. That's the text you get from Kelly. And I'm like, yes, welcome to New York. You're far away from the OC. This is how we do it. Great. Let's work it out. I like that better than this bullshit of like, welcome to our city. No, girl, you heard what I said. You're basically saying you hear every word I say. Shut my fucking mouth. Keep your name out of it. I would have preferred that. That's all.
Wow. Okay. I mean, look, I'm blocked by Heather, which is sad because she's one of my podcast idols. I adore her. But
Oh
I
my
did a
God.
video of Sarah from Texas, and I said to Sarah from Texas, "What's your beef with Heather?" And apparently Heather didn't appreciate the video, or like I guess us mentioning it, or I guess it because it involved Jeff Lewis or something. And I love, I think Heather's one of the greats. Like I absolutely love her show. She always, I think the way she explains stuff is genius. I love the setup. She's great with the guests. She's just like a freaking OG. I love her.
I
Love
have
her. Love
nothing against it. She's very funny. I mean, I went to see her
Oh
live.
my God, she's so good. Yeah, well, it's too bad because I've seen her have other podcasters
Yeah,
on.
this is not, this is, I am not beefing with her. I have nothing against her. I just think that was a strange coincidence. That's
Because
all.
you and Heather are up there, I think, with actual, amazing, amazing interviews. I've listened to some of these top podcasters are the worst interviewers you've ever heard in your life. I can't even believe it. But you and Heather actually are really good.
Thank you. Now I need
I
to
don't even
go.
know. I mean, does Jeff? Okay, bye, bye.
No, I mean, I like love you dearly. Everyone's going to be like,
I
why'd you
love
cut
you
it
too.
short, David?
Talk next time.
Love
Okay.
Heather, love everyone. I'm not beefing with podcasters because guess what? If a podcaster wants to beef with me, guess what my response is? There is no response. I will not engage. So beef with me, I have no response. I think we've seen that recently, where someone's tried to beef with me and I'm like, not engaging.
Well, of course
Kelly,
not. Don't give them the, yeah.
Ellie's the way to do it.